Hello, everyone. A question for Cyril. So, are you happy to be back on the field? Yes, I'm really happy. We've done a lot of great work with the staff, the medics, and I'm really happy to be back with the group. And I'm very happy to be here in Marseille as well. It's going to be a very great game. Hello, Camille Makeli, la chaîne d'équipe. A question for Charles. So tomorrow is a card mandatory for your team. A victory is, but a card no. We're going to be working on building that win, that victory, and we're going to be giving 100% in order to do things that we've worked on for the whole week. We need to be clear in our game, clear in what we're doing, and we wanted to have a really nice evening and a really nice week afterwards. Of course, this is the objective, and we want to benefit, of course. Yes, there is some pressure, but there is a good moment that we're going to spend together, and we're going to have fun, of course. Hello, Pierre Robin for Canal Plus. Charles, it's very important to play again to regain the rhythm. So 2 weeks ago, you had the game against New Zealand and Italy. So is it important to play? Yes, of course, we need to play. We're really happy to play again. Yes, we are at the quarter of the competition, let's say. So we didn't play last week. So of course, we're very happy to be back in the stadium to play again, wearing this jersey against Namibia, and to progress, to continue our path. And of course, after tomorrow's match, we have others. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Simon Valac. I have a question for Raphael. As per Grigory Aldrit, what was the program for him today? And how did you adapt to it? And are supplementary exams needed for his knee? So first of all, there is nothing to worry about for Greg. So yesterday, at the end of the training, unfortunately, his knee was impacted. And today in the morning, he has rejoined the players. In order to have an intensive, very intensive physical session, and it continued today in the afternoon. And today he's recovering, but as his teammates, he was able to be at the highest intensity in terms of preparation, and he's in an adapted, let's say, situation of training. Hello, Jérôme Val from Radio France. So here, I'm on your right, I'm here. A question for you, Raphael. So you were a captain in '99, so during the first game against Namibia during the World Cup. So I'd like to have your point of view as per the rugby. So you think it's progressing? What's happening during the last 24 years? So it's really difficult to judge, to go back to past matches. Namibia has always been in the World Cup, so it has been done in '99 and 2007. So the last fixture between our two teams, it was in Toulouse, and it's a team that was able to qualify. So it really has its place on the international level, and we saw the profile of this team. We have players that have pathways that are a bit different from what we know here in our European Championship, French Championship, because some players are in South Africa, for example, to find time to play, and it's when they wear their jersey. Nationally, we do not have any doubts as per their engagement, as per what they're going to do tomorrow. Hello, gentlemen. Maxime Bourlin from L'Équipe. A question for Cyril. So how do you feel physically before re-entering the competition, and how were these 4.5 weeks of injury? So yeah, of course, it's not always. I didn't feel well, of course, but I was very well surrounded. I was helped. We were worked. We were working a lot. I feel well physically, and I really wanted to reunite with the team. I'm really happy to be back. It shows. He's concentrated in his response. You see, so yeah, I'm saying it's apparent. So yeah, we know that he's really happy. Cyril, did you have the option to come back to play against Namibia? So were you the one who chose, or no? No, it was an exchange with the staff. In terms of evolution, everything was going well. So I started training again this week. Everything was going well, and we have taken this decision together in order for me to be back tomorrow. And we did everything that we had to do in order for me to be at 100% of my capacity. Hello, gentlemen, Fred Chacun. A question for you, Charles. You're here. You're 70 kilometers away from Toulon, from your hometown. So can you speak to us about the atmosphere that's waiting? You know it very well. And how is it going to be? Yes, I think that everyone feels it. Everyone knows a bit the ambience, the atmosphere here in Marseille in November. You've seen as well the beautiful ambience that we saw during the match against South Africa. Of course, yeah. I remember a Colby's penalty in November. I had the shivers. So we really didn't understand what was happening because there was a lot of noise. We didn't even hear each other speak. So yeah, there are like incredible matches every time because this atmosphere, this ambience is here. And the stadium, the noise, the emotions, everything is here. I think that sometimes the stadium trembles a bit. And it's really something pleasant for us players, for the spectators as well. They love to come watch matches here, whether it's football, whether it's rugby. So it's really exciting to be back, to be able to play in the stadium. And we, of course, want to have a very good game in order to receive this atmosphere because it's always the same thing. When we play in such an atmosphere, in such an ambience, our rugby matches, there's always a little plus. It's really it gives us strength to play in a stadium like that for us players in general. Hello, Axel Mer from Europe 1. I was looking at the statistics of your team, and you are great as a fullback in order to kick the ball, whether it's a conversion or a penalty. So can you tell us today, when we have Thomas Ramos and we have Jaminet, can France count on, let's say, sure points during every match, which is very important? Yes, of course. And you also see that I am here with two very great specialists of the kicking game. Charles is is an expert, and of course it counts, of course, to have this technical quality and to be able to count on very high level kickers and players. Yes, of course. Hello, Jérôme Cara. A question for Cyril. So can you tell us more about how you felt during the last few weeks? You were in the group but out of it. So were you at some point afraid that you're not going to be able to play? Yes, especially at the beginning when I got the results. There was a bit of chaos. There was a lot of stress. But of course we had everything planned quite fast, and the staff put the duration, the objectives together. And of course, when you have an injury, especially during a World Cup, it's always a negative thing. But I'm very privileged, and I'm really happy. I have been fortunate to be able to train and play. Hello, Fanny Lecheux, Estrier, Radio France. A question for Raphael. We compare more and more the results with those of New Zealand, of South Africa, of what are you waiting for? Apologies? So we compare with with the results of Ireland, of South Africa, and we say France is not that good today. So how can you respond to that? Simple. Let me say, Ireland, South Africa are winning. We are winning as well. They observe us. We observe them. And this is the charm of this competition. But allow us really to project ourselves to tomorrow. And this is what we're waiting for. This is the immediate side of this competition with the games that are approaching quite quickly. And we hope that's going to be a match that's going to allow us to be even better to play against the team in an extraordinary stadium, because this is it as well. We, all due respect to Namibia, we need to have a good performance. We need to have some fun, and yeah, of course, the teams that you mentioned are excellent. Hello, a question for Charles. Can you talk to us about your relation with Anthony, with François? You know each other very well. However, you are not used to start games together, to play together. Yes, so the games together. I'm not quite. I don't quite agree with you. So I started in November with all of the matches. So all the matches in November. Ah, the three of us. Apologies. Yeah, I didn't understand the question. So the three of us. Yeah, I think yeah, this is the first time with Anto and François that we play together, but it does not change a lot of things because Anto is number 8, so each and every one of us has his own position. I know François really well. I know Anto really well. We know each other well, and then each has their role, their position. So Anto is going to be he's going to be a center instead of a wing. So there's not a lot of things to say here. We know each other well. We love playing together, and we appreciate each other. We also have strategies that work well, and it's quite important on the field. It's been 4 years that we play together, and of course, sometimes we have some small issues, but we were able to come back to the team, all three of us, and we really appreciate it to play together. Sorry, and we always enjoy to connect on the field. Cyril, I'd like to know what memory do you have from your last game? So you had a try. Unfortunately, you were injured. So how was it? So it was kind of a roller coaster for me, and the injury, unfortunately, I had a surgery that did not work quite well, so I scored this try, yeah, but I was out of the game, but we won. So, um, as Charlie mentioned, we have a very good ambience, a very good atmosphere. We had our supporters, so it was a very fantastic evening, and I forgot all about that injury. Cyril, William was saying that you're even more motivated than in August after your injury. So how do you feel? And uh, so are you afraid to start playing, or on the contrary? No, no, no. On the contrary, I'm really happy to be playing tomorrow, to start playing tomorrow, and to work for the following 5 weeks. So yeah, I'm more excited than afraid. Yes, hello, Cyril. I come from Le Sud-Ouest. How would you qualify or describe your relation, your technical relation with Antoine Dupont? So we've known each other for quite a while. I started rugby with his brother as well, so we are friends. And we've tried I've known Toto for quite some time, for a long time, and we have a really good connection. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you.